opponents that Michigan and Ohio State have played in each season since 2021. Michigan has beaten all of these teams by a cumulative 413 points. 3 losses in those 4 years. Some blowouts, some close games. Ohio State has beaten these teams, these same exact teams, the same exact seasons, by a total of 647 points. Now, I don't know who's good at math and who's not. That's a huge difference. In the last 5 years, Ohio State has beaten common opponents by more points than Michigan has 80% of the time. They are beating common opponents by an average of 10 points per game more than what Michigan is. 9.75 to be exact. I rounded to 10. Yet, Michigan has beaten Ohio State on the field 100% of the time in the same time frame by an average of 11.5 points. So stop thinking that the transitive property applies to football. It does not. Everyone is surprised every season that Michigan beats Ohio State. Oh, how do we not see this one coming? Well, that's because they're applying incorrect logic to what's essentially a complex and illogical sport. College football doesn't make sense half the time. You get a guy like Ryan Day, he tries to beat everyone by 70 points. Jim Harbaugh, Sharon Moore, they're not like that. They're just trying to win the game. Once they have it won, they're good. They know those points don't carry over to the next week. They're focusing on depth. They're focusing on saving their guys. They're just focusing on winning the game. So for you to watch this Michigan State game, see the passing game, and really probably just look at the stats and be all concerned about Ohio State, Michigan's beat them by 46 total points in the last 4 years when they've lost those transitive property games by 234 points relative to Ohio State. So the sky's not falling. The season's not over. In fact, I'm not doing a Purdue preview this week, not because I think Purdue doesn't deserve a preview. Well, I'm not a coach on the staff, so I can do what I want. But I don't think these next 3 weeks are as much about who Michigan is playing and trying to beat them by more points than Ohio State beat them, for example. It's more about Michigan setting up plays for the Ohio State game, not putting too much on film, but enough strategically, ensuring their guys are healthy, winning the 3 games, of course, and going to Ohio State with momentum. So really, you just want to see them improve on some of the things that they do need improvement on. Yes, I'm not saying play calling's perfect and pass protection's perfect. Got to see improvement. That's it. So that's all I'm looking for these next 3 games. Not too much on film, just some improvement, and build that momentum going into Ohio State and beat them for a 5th year in a row.